not going to help. I was the non-believer, and I signed up to do it. And of course, as soon as I signed up, they're like, well, you got to promote, you got to promote. And so I signed up to do it. I got my kit on a Friday. I took 4 shakes, and my pain has been completely diminished since then. I've lost 30 pounds. I'm walking 5 miles a day, which I couldn't do before. And yesterday, the grandkids had me doing planks. And I'm
Tammy. I've been on it for a couple of years. At first, I just joined it because Heidi called and said, "You got to come and do this thing with me." And I'm like, "Okay." So at the time, I had 3 teenage boys, and I was going through a whole lot of life changes. So a huge depression was settling in, and depression does bad things. So I was at a desk job, and so I pretty much just spread here, spread here. So I became a person unhappy with themselves. And after getting on the challenge, and I lost 30 pounds. Almost back to where I was in high school, which I don't really want to go there, so I kind of put a lockdown on that. But then I saw Kristen's arms on Facebook. So I was like, that's the next thing I do. I need to get arms. So I got arms.
I had to step away from the air. It's chilly. My promoter is Becca Allen Sparrow, and I started this about 22 weeks ago. And when I first started, I put on a lot of weight. I had major surgeries from November 2011 to July 2012. The first month of the surgeries that acquired, I dropped probably 50, 60 pounds. And they had me drinking Ensure shakes, protein, because I had lost so much in such a short period of time. And Becca knows me well. If I don't like something, I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to do it. They made me drink the Ensure. Long story short, over that period of time, I ended up putting back on 40. Well, first it went 10, then it went 30, and then it went another 20. So 60 pounds from November 2011. Well, I'm happy to say it's down 60 pounds from 22 weeks ago in a healthy way. I didn't spend a month in the hospital having my insides ripped out. And I love the Vi shakes. I can even do them without mixing things in them. I can just do it straight with the Almond Breeze, unsweetened vanilla, and I use the, you'll have to help me with the right vernacular. I call them my metabolism pills. And then I started with the appetite suppressant. I don't use that anymore, but I do 2 shakes a day. I do really good with directions and the weekly plan calendar that they gave me when I first started. I followed that, followed the food. The food budget has decreased a lot. I don't have to cook, which I hate to cook, do anything to avoid it. And Becca, I brought this just for you. I bought this when I was with Becca at her wedding in 07. I was lucky to get it to fit on this finger. A while back, I had it on this finger, and I go like this, and it'll fly off. I had to go buy a ring sizer, and it's going to need sized again. So, Becca, thank you.